Welcome back, Truth Seeker. This video is about making an example of a really bad decoder. And what's happening, sadly, on the tube is there's a lot of bad decoders who are starting to get traction. And all of these people have way too big of egos and are all making the work look god awful. And we're going to watch a little bit here of Joseph Acquaviva, who thinks he's a chosen messenger of God because he learned Gematria from me, yet spends his days slandering my name, who he learned from, and making false connections. He's another one of these decoders who hates Obama. Yeah, just think of the whole truth community, mostly white, racist, Christian idiots, blaming everything on Obama. He comes from that camp. And now he uses Gematria to connect everything in the world to Obama. And we're going to listen to some of his idiotic and delusional thoughts, and then I'm going to put him in his place, and he's going to know it, and he's not going to talk about it. He's going to feel embarrassed. But I guarantee you, he's going to continue on the same path, doing exactly what he's been doing, because it resonates with a herd of morons who are compensating him for his bullshit. See, this is the problem with religion. Religion is something that appeals to stupid people, and religion's made a lot of people stupid in the world. And because there's so many stupid religious people, they think they're smart when they get together and make their... It doesn't matter. I'm gonna show you this man in his own words, and then we're gonna quickly show how dumb he is, and how ignorant he is, and how wrong he is, and... Again, I'm going to show you why yours truly is the person who brought this knowledge to the world and has never made it look stupid and has never branded the whole study on making false, ridiculous, absurd connections. So here he is, Joseph Acquaviva, which means living water, which he's a messenger of God. Not even close. Here he is, the almighty Joseph.
Now, I saw his video yesterday. Somebody sent him a super chat.
By the way, he's talking about watching the video I put out yesterday, making a little joke about how bad his performance is in the church parking lot. So that's what he's responding to here, just for a little context.
That for $1.99, and they said Obama equals 192, like Obama's movie equals 192, and then he said, wow, that's a great point. Well, it's the same point I've been making. That guy probably got that info from me, right?
Wrong.
Because I've been talking about the 192 before anybody.
Oh!
You know why? Because we had Uvalde with 19 children, 2 adults, 192 days after the governor's birthday. And Uvalde was all connected to Obama.
Oh, man. He was the first one to talk about... First of all, he wasn't even the first to talk about Uvalde in 192. I don't want to toot my own horn, but it was me. I was putting out the work all day that day. But anyway, and understand, Joseph Acquaviva had learned literally everything he knows from me, but doesn't want to give credit because it's an ego thing, and it's he's paying his bills thing, like he said, ever since he learned from me. This is the only way he makes his money now. So, again, he thinks by stepping on the teacher, he's doing the right thing. But anyway, he was the first one to ever talk about 192 after Uvalde. Okay, that happened May 24th, 2022. Now, you go to my old website, freetofindtruth.blogspot.com, and just search 192 and see how many posts I have just like connecting 192. Because what you need to understand about Gematria is a number doesn't ever just mean one thing. Joseph sees 192 and connects everything to Obama if it's 192. So like this post is from May 14th, 2016. This is 4 years before Joseph knew a thing about Gematria. And I was just making the point about how Meriwether Lewis and Louisiana Purchase both equal 192. And he was the chief explorer for the Louisiana Purchase when we acquired that land. When I say we, I mean the United States of America. So, again, if I wanted to say, everything was about Meriwether Lewis or everything was about the Louisiana Purchase, I could fixate on that and I could connect every time 192 comes up to Louisiana Purchase. So here's Joseph. You just heard him. The messenger of God. Everything that's coming out of his mouth is God. He was the first person to ever talk about 192 in Gematria, which he wasn't. He wasn't even the first person to cover it in Uvalde. But again, you can go through my old website. I'm just making the point. There's a lot of things on 192. I have an old post on the NFL in 192, because just like how Obama equals 192 in Sumerian Gematria, so does NFL. They both equal 192. And the NFL has a lot of 192 rituals. Case in point, here's the Joe Burrow ritual. The year Joe Burrow went to the Super Bowl, the Billy Cannon Bowl it was, that year the owner of the Bengals died 192 days before the Super Bowl. And notice the quarterback of the team, Joseph Lee Burrow, 192. Joseph Lee Burrow, the other way, 213, like the date of the Super Bowl, February 13th. And of course, who won? LA, the 213 area code. So if you gave this information to Joseph Acquaviva, living waters, messenger of God, he'd be like, oh, well, this is because Obama's the Antichrist. So Joe Burrow, Obama, they sound the same. Living waters. Dude, you're a fucking retard, Joseph. You make my point, and the only reason more people don't get my point is because they're fucking retarded like you dumb motherfucker. God, these people make me sick. Try to slander my name and take my work and make it look like dog shit? Fuck you, sorry-ass motherfucker. You're the reason people are atheists. So maybe I'll recognize that the most retarded fucking people walking the earth have Jesus bumper stickers on their car. God, and when's this post from? Oh, this post is from before Uvalde too, you fucking idiot. I was the first person to ever cover 192 in Gematria. No, you weren't, retard. Let's go back and see how long ago I documented the 192 NFL thing. This post is from 2016 about Mike Zimmer's contract ritual and 192. And Mike Zimmer used to be the coach of the Vikings. Oh, there it is. NFL 192, just like in the same cipher as Obama. You think Mike Zimmer's contract was about Obama, the Antichrist? Minnesota is the land of 10,000 lakes like the living waters. You're a fucking retard, sir. God, these people are dumb. You think Uvalde was about Obama with the 192? The fucking principal of the school's name was Mandy Gutierrez 192. Again, your post is after mine. My post about it being 192 days from the governor's birthday and how they're going after assault weapons, which equals 192. Here's another one. Gabe Kapler, the former baseball player, now the manager of the San Francisco Giants, said he would no longer do the national anthem after the 192 Uvalde ritual. And again, the 192 ritual was because assault weapons equals 192. That's what's being targeted by the government with all these contrived shootings. Assault weapons, 192. That's what it was about. Not Obama. God. After Uvalde, there were several mass shootings, and they kept encoding 192. They did the one on, I remember one of them right after was on the anniversary of the bombing of Black Wall Street. And, God, it was at a hospital. I can't remember enough details to look it up right now, but like the Gabe Kapler thing. I mean, see, this is the problem when you just falsely connect everything to one thing that you're obsessed with. Literally every racist Christian retard in the truth community, and sadly that's a huge component of the supposed truth community, white Christian retards, blamed everything on Obama. Because really they're racists. And that's why they subscribe to a religion that even repaints the black Jesus who's described in the Bible as a white man. That's how bad their religion is. But, again, the 192, it's just like in all things in Gematria. You have to look at actually what that number pertains to in the story. It's easy to understand why they'd keep encoding it in mass shootings when they're going after what they refer to as assault weapons. To be like, well, because Obama equals 192 in Sumerian Gematria, it's clearly that. Again, those Christians in the parking lot yesterday called you a false prophet. I don't know. Maybe they actually had more of a spiritual sense, because you are a false teacher. I mean, everything you're saying is false. You believe in the rapture, which is a false teaching. You think Jesus is going to return, which is a false teaching. You think Obama's the Antichrist. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he is another Antichrist character propped up on the world stage for people to falsely believe in. And I don't ever hear you make this point, but you should. I actually have an old post on this. Antichrist has the 149 and 68, like Obama's birthday leaves 149 days left in the year, and Barack Obama equals 68. But again, I mean, it's just like it's a waste of time to just focus on Obama, Obama, Obama. There's a million more people on the world stage who are equally as important, and they're all villains in what we're watching unfold. But yeah, I mean, this is the downside of gematria. When idiots get their hands on this knowledge, they just make it look stupid. They come to false conclusions left and right. They have no idea what the fuck they're talking about, and it's just embarrassing. So again, to say you're the first person in the world to cover 192, wrong. That's a lie. To not give credit to your teacher, but instead to slander him, that's just evil. And then, here, about the organic side of the code, look at what happens in the 113th minute of this video. Again, if for people who don't know, 113 is the number of deception from the Talmud. And, I mean, just listen to this. Watch how this unfolds right at the 113th minute. It's so laughable. It's like unbelievable. But listen.
If you want to know the truth, the three best decoders in the world are me, Cody, and Adam the Illusion.
What do those three guys have in common? Well, they're all Jesus believers. What do you know? And the funny thing about that group, him, again, just like him and Adam, who's the delusion, they both learned from me. And as soon as they learned from me, they instantly started attacking me to gain a following. They learn from me, and then they slander me in every video they make to build up their following. They were smart enough to recognize that I have a lot of haters. Like, oh, yeah, he's hating on Zachary Hubbard. I'm going to watch this guy. And then the guy in the middle who he named Cody, well, Cody's like literally 0 for 100 in predictions. He just had the 49ers to win the Super Bowl, and I had to interrupt his live stream and say, you're making the same mistakes Derek made the other year. It's going to be the Chiefs. And then Cody's like, well, Zach, I don't really care that much about the sports outcome. I'm like, well, don't do a bullshit-ass decode like you're putting out there and then, have the wrong prediction, which I knew it was going to be, and sure enough it was. And again, so like really these are the best decoders. Adam, who also tried to take a shot at me and said I couldn't decode international football. Because I don't do it doesn't mean I can. Then we aced the World Cup and he got it wrong. So, it made him look even stupider. But literally just like two guys who claim that they're all about Jesus, and both egomaniacs. If you listen to Adam is always saying, he's even worse than Joseph. Every video he has to talk about how he's the best decoder in the world. It's like, and both of them also blame Obama for being the Antichrist. I don't know if Cody does too. I really try not to watch these people because they all make me think like, maybe it was a mistake to share this knowledge with the world. Maybe it's just not meant for the people of the world. Too many plebs. But, yeah, I mean, to say the things that you say, to have such a high opinion of yourself when all you do is plagiarize my work, but then distort it into everything's Obama, I mean, that's just disgusting. And the fact that you slander your teacher when you base your life on the work that you learned from me, that's also pathetic. Again, my words won't have much of an impact on Joseph's following because they're Christian retards. And I don't think it's wrong to call them Christian retards because you have to be retarded to believe something as dumb as Christianity. That God would send a mortal man to earth to die on a cross for your sins and all you need to do is believe. The word with lie right in the middle of that story. That sounds like something for retards. That sounds like a fear-based religion that's total bullshit that the authority wants you to accept or else. Like, no different than go out and get the Pfizer jab or else. Because the authority said so. Not to mention the whole pandemic was brought to you by the Society of Jesus, the Jesuit cabal that runs this earth, that gave us the calendar and the language. Again, if you can grasp your mind, like he does talk about the Jesuits, if you can grasp that the Jesuits have set all this up, the Society of Jesus, then why would you believe in the false religion they promote? That also makes you a retard. And again, humanity's not going to evolve until we get past being people controlled by fear and authority and bullshit. And again, tell me where I'm wrong. Where are we not controlled by fear, authority, and bullshit as humanity? After 9/11, didn't we all give up our rights and liberties out of fear based on stories of bullshit? There were huge Jesuit rituals, all in symbolism and numbers. Yes, we did. And we went on the New Crusades because George W. Bush was in there, the Skull and Bones member, modeled after the Templars, who swore in like all these criminals on the Holy Bible, the Book of Truth. Hey, Joseph, why do you start off with all your videos saying Jesus lived a perfect 33 years when nobody knows what he did from the age of 12 to 30? What was he doing in those ages? Are you sure he was living a perfect life? Maybe there's a reason they kept that out of the book. You know? Maybe we don't even want to speculate. What about the verse where he's with the boy who's with no clothes? I think that's how all the Catholic priests justify raping children. Is that part of a perfect life? Like being with a child unexplained while he's naked? I mean, it's pretty weird. But anyway, let's listen to delusional Joseph. A couple more years down the road, he will have discovered everything that he's teaching.
17,000 subs. That's great. How come with this information, guys, trust me, I watch all the truth channels. I watch them all. My information's the best. And that's all credit to God.
Oh, yeah, my information's the best. I literally plagiarize everything Zachary K. Hubbard does, but then change it all into Obama, which is totally false. I'm the best. Again, you guys, like I said, religious people, all that's really behind their religion, for most religious people, I won't say all, but most, is their ego. You know, my religion's the best. It's the right one. I'm the greatest. My God is the greatest. Again, religious people are the plague of the earth. And again, you just see what happens when Gematria gets in the hand of the religious. The white, religious, racist Christian, Joseph Acquaviva, the living waters. I discovered it all. 192 only means Obama. For people who don't know how to use the calculator, if you type in a number and you come over here and, wait a minute, what's going on here? You click on this blue thing over here, this blue arrow thing on the right side, and you match it to what's in the database. Those are the entries in here. You can find other things that are 192 in the ciphers. So, 192. I mean, if I was Joseph Acquaviva, I want to make everything, it all means reverse Sumerian. It all means Marshawn Lynch, the Antichrist. He's in the NFL. It makes sense. Does a lot of NFL ads. It all means Chester Bennington. Indianapolis Colts, they're an NFL team. Abomination. Oh, never mind. Yeah, there's a lot of things, but you have to find the logical connections. Again, San Francisco Giants is 192 like Gabe Kapler, their manager. Why do you think they chose him out of all the managers in baseball to do the ritual that he did after the mass shooting in Uvalde, which did come 192 days after the governor's death, where they did say that 19 children were dead and 2 adults. And again, as they target assault weapons, that equals 192. And then again, just the other part of the ritual. He's protesting the national anthem, and this is the news on the 147th day of the year. So yeah, again, to say that it's 192's only Obama is just like, it's just moronic, okay? I want to say retarded, but I've said it too many times. Again, you see all these 192s? Justin Verlander, he could be the Antichrist according to Joseph Acquaviva. And then the other guy who he cheered up there, Adam, you know what Adam does? Adam will take Obama equals 192, Justin Verlander equals 192, so they must be the same person. That's Adam's favorite thing. These people are the same people, just in disguise. Obama is Justin Verlander and Gabe Kapler. All praise to Jesus. I am the greatest fucking decoder ever. That's what these idiots do. And it's just like, and now they're all shouting each other out. Yeah, Cody, he's awesome. Another wrong prediction. Another whack-ass decode where he was super excited about it. Honestly, if all three of you are watching, I wish you would all quit because you make the work look like dog shit, okay? There's already enough people in the world that think Gematria is bullshit. What all three of you do is make it look like they're right. That's what your three contribution is, the three of you's contribution to Gematria. You make the work look like bullshit, okay? E pluribus unum, 192. I bet Obama wrote that. Obama must have wrote that on the bill. Warren Buffett. I mean, why not Warren Buffett? Why not Warren Buffett, the Antichrist 192? I bet they plan all their meetings at Arizona Coyotes games. Okay? I bet they're big Virginia Tech Hokies fans. Except for when they're cheering for the Clemson Tigers. But see, where the real use of the knowledge comes is, there's probably been a time in the past where Virginia was playing Clemson. It was probably 192 days from a coach's birthday. He might have even been able to pick up his 192nd win or loss in that game. These types of things do happen in sports. And those are that's the way you actually use the knowledge. You don't just make false claims. It's just, Dude, and by the way, the guy who you accused, Joseph, of probably copying you, he went to New York University. He's highly educated. You're a fucking retard. Nobody's copying you other than people even dumber than you, which do exist because that's who your followers are. And that's not a good look for the world. But yeah, again, take a good look at all the 192 up here. Understand you definitely weren't the first person to talk about 192. Again, I probably have 50 posts on 192 going back to as far as 2015. And by the way, Skull and Bones is 192 years old this year, which is also interesting. But yeah, you weren't the person who put out the information about Leave the World Behind 192 and Commodus dying in the year 192. That was yours truly. And I'm sure you watched my video and then put it out and gave no credit and then said all praise to God. And that's why I said earlier, I get tired of just like retards who can't listen to either. In the last video I said, I do think there's a creator. But I also think that spiritual belief that God created the world but does not interfere in the world and lets his creation just do what it will, I think that is true. Like I said, I think God shows us signs. I said all these things in the video and then some fucking retard's like, so you don't believe in God anymore? It's like, no fucking retard, I just explained what I think is going on. I then said I think it would be better if the whole world was atheist because all that this God thing is really doing is keeping people lying to themselves and competing over their gods better than another God and crediting way too much shit to God or waiting on God to come save them. I think ultimately God, this whole idea of God, it's just not helpful to the world. It creates way more problems than anything else. That's what I said. If you're not a fucking retard, you can digest exactly what I said and not leave a dumb fucking comment. Andrew Austin Luck. Remember? Another football star in the NFL that's 192. Again, resident dumbass thinks because there was a 192 ritual in the NFL, that had to do with Obama this year. Sorry, the NFL's been doing 192 rituals for a long time because NFL's 192 in Sumerian Gematria. Okay, and with regards to the Skull and Bones connection, let's not forget that American football is credited to Walter Camp. So aren't these more logical 192 connections than to draw to Obama? What does Obama have to do with the NFL? Obama's a basketball guy. He puts out a false March Madness bracket every year. You just fade his picks and you do well. And again, there's some more bits and pieces of comedy in here I could play in this guy's response. But total turd. And here, just to go back to the 113th minute and let it go a little bit longer. Again, it's just amazing how he starts talking about literally, arguably the three worst decoders in the community are the best. And then, hold on, I think after that he tries to take a shot at me too.
The three best decoders in the world are me, Cody, and Adam the Illusion. Oh. Those are the best three decoders in the world. And that other guy, he's not even in the top three.
Oh, really? Yeah, the guy that you all learned from who actually makes valid points and's been nailing predictions for over a decade, right? You're a fucking retard, sir. And again, if anyone who does find this, who supports this guy, you really should cut off your financial contribution immediately. Because seriously, ask yourself this. Why would you support a guy who slanders who he learned from? And by somewhere in here, he started bragging about how he blocked me today in the chat. I did show up in his chat. And I said, because he was saying how he was calling them liars again, Bill, yesterday. And I said, well, wait a minute, man. Who are you to call liar when you said right to their face you'd gladly get arrested on that parking lot as a martyr for Jesus, and then you quickly ran out of there and drove far away because you were worried the cops were coming? I mean, isn't that a lie? And then today he said he didn't leave because he was afraid of getting arrested. When you go back and watch his video, you see that as soon as the guy got on the phone and started talking like the cops were on the way, and I'm guessing that guy was bluffing too. I'm guessing that guy wasn't even on the phone with the police. But as soon as that happens, he just gets right out of there, man. That's when he finally gets in his car, closes the door, and just drives out of there. And then the day he's like, I wasn't afraid of that. It's like, and again, if you weren't followed by Christian fucking retards who just believe lies, again, that's what they've done their whole life. They just submit to lies and liars, and they'd all see right through you. See, that's what religion does. Religion creates a mindset where people will just succumb to obvious fucking liars and frauds. That's what you are. And at the same time, it sets a mindset where all they do is agree with people that are in their little herd of sheep. You know, here's the black sheep over here, yours truly. That's why I got so many Christian haters who've been slandering me the whole decade I've been here, because I'm not part of their retard cult. No, I'm part of the actual truth movement. I might as well be the fucking truth movement, because it is a true statement when it comes out of my mouth. Nobody ever brought more truth or knowledge to the internet to see through what is actually going on this place we call Earth, and what the cabal is, and who it is, and how they operate. See, I can say that, and it's not bullshit. Nobody's gonna pop a hole in that, Joseph. You're not gonna be able to go back and debunk that, dumbass. Your last 4 years of your life are being a clone of me, just retarding the message to blame it on Obama, because you're a racist, like so many white trash Christians are, especially down from your part of the country. Okay, here, and again, we're going to take the time to watch Joseph. I'm going to put it in 1.5, but we're going to watch Joseph get owned by 3 old wrinkled men, bail, and then I just got to play it back to the part where he says how they were charging at him. Again, if you can't tell that this man's delusional and a loser, well, just listen to him in his own words. Here he was with the Jesus freaks getting ran off the campus. Let's watch it one more time, a little bit faster.
Hello? I don't need to take my hands anywhere, bro. I'm going to my car. Get away from me. Get away from me. Don't touch me. Get away from me. I'm going home. My cards are gone. I'm going home. You're live. You're a church. I'm a ministry. Cool. No one told me I couldn't come here and do this. You're on camera too. You're on a live. I'm going to my car. You're going to take those off? Are you serious? You're going to take those off of cars? You people are sick. You know we're living in the last days, right?
You kidding me? Are we?
Then why are you taking them off?
Because I haven't analyzed it.
You haven't analyzed it. Look it up. Do a Google search for 2 minutes. You'll figure it out. You'll do it. Okay, you guys are sick.
You're leaving?
I am leaving. You guys are sick.
Yeah, walking in your car.
You know what's not going to leave? This video is not going to leave YouTube. Wow.
What do you think?
Cool. I'm doing God's work. You're here representing the church, taking those cards off of cars that tell people we're in the last days. And that COVID was declared a pandemic 666 days after pandemic simulation. Have you told people in that church?
Yeah.
You have? You told them about Clade X? You're a liar. You're a liar. Go ahead, tell me. You told them about Clade X? You are a liar. You told them? Did you tell them about Event 201? Did you tell them about Disease X? You're a liar. You're a liar. Goodbye. Goodbye.
No.
Liars.
Find your car, buddy.
I am.
The Bible says no man knows the day or the hour.
Is there a day or an hour on the card? Is there a day or an hour on the card? Or does it say Jesus is coming soon? I'm a false prophet? How? How am I a false prophet? I am leaving.
You said you were coming back.
You're going to regret this.
Leave now.
I am.
Now.
You get away from me, people. You represent Calvary Chapel Church, Newport Richey, Florida. This is Calvary Chapel Church. I am going. I'm walking to the car and you're following me.
Right. I want to make sure you get off this property.
Why?
Because
God forbid people get some truth in this building, right? Oh, I thought you told them about Clade X. Tell me again, both of you. Both of you lied and said you knew about it.
Then you came back.
I said I had 5 cars that I'm going to my car. I already did all these. So I had 5 more. I did them. And now I'm going.
You said that already. You lying?
Am I not walking to my car?
I'm going to charge you for trespass.
So, and again, he might not have been aware because he's like nervous and anxious and he's filming, but he told him he was only going to do 5 more cars just before this, and then he does about 10 more cars. And then today he's like, I only did 5 more cars, and then I went to my car. It's like, no, you're lying again. I mean, this guy just can't stop lying. And again, you guys, I was raised in the church. I was raised Lutheran. It's just by the time I was 12, I realized that every Christian person I knew was essentially a human piece of dog shit. A fraud, a phony, a liar, a fake, a loser, a coward, a backstabber. I mean, that was what I saw about Christians. And then I look at a guy like Joseph. I look at all these fucking losers who've come after me after the years in the name of Jesus. All I see is a bunch of fucking retards and fakes and snakes. And again, Joseph, like literally just so many lies. Everything you're saying is a lie. Notice how I'm calling out your lies. That's why you had to block me in your chat today like a fucking pussy. Just like how you're scared of old men. You're a fucking pussy, Joseph. Not only are you a liar and a fraud, you're a pussy. You're scared of old fucking men. From my generation, we got a 3-letter word that starts with F and ends with G. And I don't know. Apparently you have a wife and children, but I'm not sure you don't go see men when they're not looking. Let's continue to watch the pussy bounce from the campus. Couldn't even get any love from his fellow Jesus freaks. That's pretty pathetic. Here we go.
If there's a card on your
My
car,
property is my property. The sheriff's already on his way, sir.
you're going to charge me for leaving a card? You work at a church. I put a card on your car that says Jesus is coming soon. And you're going to try to press charges for leaving a card that says Jesus is coming soon? When you work at a church and you have Jesus is the answer on your hat?
No.
Are you serious? I would love to go to jail for this, as a martyr, for doing what God wants me to do.
He wants you to do it at a church?
Yeah, because you're asleep. Don't you see how asleep you
I would love to go to jail for this. All right, let's see how true it is.
are?
I didn't hear you.
You got 3 of you coming at me, a messenger of God, in the last days? You people are sick.
God, don't help me find your car.
I don't need help. It's right there. The one with the big Buccaneers flag with a big X mark through it, because I'm no longer in love with the world. You might have seen me driving around town for the last couple of years.
You're really wasting my time.
I'm wasting your time? Tell me how much you know about Clade X. What do you know about Event 201? When was Event 201? What is Event 201?
When I answer
What's this event?
the world,
You don't know anything about anything, sir. You don't know anything.
you're right. You're right. Absolutely. Everybody was right. It was you.
Enjoy your walk of shame. Calvary Chapel Church right here.
Did you say it was right?
You're going to take all these cards off? Go ahead, I want to see you. Come on, show them.
Come on, did you kill him?
Show them on camera how you're going to take all the cards off. That give people factual information. Look at that. Real facts.
I asked you to go.
Real facts, and you're going to take it off the car. Why, you don't want people to know? Because your church isn't telling people anything? You telling anyone about these days we live in? Got a bunch of Donald Trump supporters in here.
Come on inside. You can listen.
Hey, how many of you guys are Trump supporters? You support Trump?
Yes.
Yes? You support Trump? Calls himself the father of the vaccine. Wrote out Operation Warp Speed. Did you get the vaccine? Did you get the vaccine?
Your car.
Did you get the vaccine?
Let the sheriff-
Go
I
ahead.
did not.
No, you did not. At least you did that right. You people are sick.
Well, we can't find the
Oh yeah, you're saved by the blood. You're real born again. Maybe you should read John 3:3. Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born again, he cannot see the kingdom of God. You are not born again. Sorry, not a one of you are. Go ahead. What you gonna do? Take pictures of my license plate in my car so the police can come out to my house and say, hey, you're not allowed to go to Calvary Chapel anymore. This is a one-time thing, boys. And y'all failed big time. This was a test from God for you boys, and you failed. Big time. You guys got the cards? Check out the YouTube channel. You just touched my vehicle. I'm going to press charges against you too. How's that?
Never touched it.
Yeah, same thing I did. I never touched any vehicles either. So how do you like that?
I don't care.
You don't care. Well, I hope you have a great day. I hope you guys actually find Jesus, the real Jesus, not this fake, made-up, imaginary Jesus you've made up in your own heads. Look at you with your American flags.
Go ahead. You can think of something else. Go ahead. Come on. Impress me. Go on. Go. Impress
Okay,
me.
you want to be impressed? How about this? America was founded in 1776. Same year as the Illuminati. You knew
Learned
that?
that in school.
You ever heard of Gematria? No?
I'm not asking for a quiz.
Revelation 13:18. Here is wisdom. Let he that hath understanding count the number of the beast. For it's the number of a man is number 666. You can't solve that without Gematria. You should learn about Gematria. I'm not nervous. I'm animated, sir. Star Spangled Banner equals 666. That's your nation. I got American flag tattooed on my arm. Not that you care. I used to love this country too until I woke up.
Where are you
Okay?
gonna go to?
Huh?
Where are you going?
Where are we going to go? America's Babylon. Me. I'm waiting for Jesus. This place is about to be destroyed, sir. You live in Babylon. The worst country in all of world history. Babylon. America.
That's all the time I gave you. Go. Can
Sir, I'm not on your time. You're not going to tell me to go.
Property, idiot.
Leave.
What's your name? You want to give the people your name? You want to give anyone your name?
You want to give anybody your name?
Yeah, Joseph Acquaviva. Joseph Stephen Acquaviva. You want the middle name? Aquaviva means water of life, like living water. Yeah. All right, guys, we have a blessed day. Thank you for trying to stop the truth, but that's okay. We're going to put you on full blast.
Do you have a unit on the way?
God bless you.
He's out of there. You got a unit on the way. I'm out of here. I'd gladly get arrested. I'm out of here. Now here's further proof he was scared of the cops, because watch what he's about to say. And then today he's like, I wasn't worried about it. I wasn't worried about it. Dude, I mean, just so obviously full of shit.
Property. I knew it happened. I knew it. That's why I was not wanting to come here, but God told me to come here. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me just change my locations. Those people are liars. They lied a million different ways. The guy said he saw me trying to open up car doors. That's a lie. They both told me that their pastors had told their churches about Cladex. That's a lie. Those guys lied. It's on camera. Calvary Chapel Church, you guys are about to get exposed, man. I mean, you're exposed live right now. So, that was insane. Here's where I was last week, First Baptist Church. I didn't have any problem there. This is where I was last week, right across the street. All right, Calvary Chapel Church, you've been warned. We'll see how many flyers they leave. Can you believe that, guys? They took the flyers off the car. Then the one guy says he's gonna press charges against me because I put a flyer on his car. He's gonna say I trespassed his car. Then look at this. The other guy puts the flyers on my car. I'm literally got the flyers right here on my car. I mean, this is ridiculous. All right, guys, hold on. I'm gonna pull over in a second and we'll chat. Let me just get away from that snake pit. How disgusting was that? Unbelievable. I might just have to retire after that, guys. Guys, that might have been my last live stream for a long time because at this point, I don't know if there's much more I can do, guys. I really don't.
You never did anything.
Where can I go real quick? Let me go up here. Yeah, for all you guys that want to say I'm a Freemason, I'm controlled opposition, yeah, let's see you go do that at a church.
Go do that? What did you just do? Make yourself look like a fucking retard? Let's see you go do that. God, talk about delusional, right? Did you just see yourself, dumbass?
What are the police going to come to my house and say you're trespassing from Calvary Chapel? Cool, I'll wear it as a badge of honor. Are you kidding me? The church trespassed me from leaving him information? Unbelievable. Give me a second. I actually have to disconnect my battery these days. You know, I stopped telling you guys all my car troubles because, you know, nobody wants to hear it. But remember all the times I had this problem with my battery and something kept killing it? Yeah, I had to get a kill switch, so I got to disconnect the old thing. Oh. Here's the cards he collected and put back on my car. Unbelievable. All right, let me check in with the chat. What'd you guys think of that, huh? Wow, unbelievable.
It was.
How about those guys? You think we're in the last days? Got three old men,
One can only
three
hope.
Donald Trump supporters with their American flags pinned on their chest, gonna tell me I gotta leave when I'm passing out cards at a church that says Jesus is coming soon, and it just lets people know that we're in the last days and COVID was declared a pandemic 666 days after pandemic simulation, and they don't want people to know that. Why?
Hold on, did I miss it?
Got three old men, three Donald Trump supporters with their American flags pinned on their chest, gonna tell me I gotta leave when I'm passing out cards at a church that says Jesus is coming soon, and it just lets people know that we're in the last days and COVID was declared a pandemic 666 days after pandemic simulation, and they don't want people to know that. Why? Why? It takes one, maybe 2 minutes to look that up, to see how many days. All they would have to do, Google Clade X pandemic simulation, and then Google when was COVID declared a pandemic.
And just if any of the Joseph Acquaviva retards are here, you know where Joseph learned about 666 and Clade X from? Yours truly, okay? Who does he give credit to? He gives credit to God. No, he should give credit to Zachary K. Hubbard where he learned it from. That's what a real man would do. It's the problem with this whole religious bullshit. It's just like, it's just perfect for liars. Religion is so perfect for liars. But hold on, I gotta continue to listen until my favorite line comes. I thought I missed it for a second. I didn't. It's coming up. It's the best line in the whole video.
They would see it's March 11th, 2020. 666 days in between. Didn't even tell them the word vaccination equals 666. That'd be too much for them. Or that the word sorceries equals 666. And Revelation 18:23 says the nations will be deceived by their sorceries. So, anyways, I don't think I was wrong in anything I said. Yeah, I got a little animated. Maybe I could have kept my cool a little bit more, but
Yeah.
Have you ever been in a parking lot where it takes a lot of courage to even get there? And then you got three men charging at you as you're trying to walk to your car?
Three men charging at you. Three old men walking at a slow fucking pace, making fun of the dumbass in their parking lot, talking the latest bullshit like they haven't heard 1,000 times and they're each 3 times older than you. Like, oh yeah, they're like, oh yeah, the end days are here. Dumbass. Oh man. This is the face of an ungrateful, sorry fucking piece of shit. A total schmuck who should just shut the fuck up and vanish. Go back and get a 9 to 5, dumbass. How come the only post you have up? Look, here, if I was as stupid as Joseph, here'd be my decode. Oh, look at this. Joseph Acquaviva posting about how more people should be going to Tampa Bay Devil Rays games. He is upset that not enough people are at the Devil Ray games. And he posted that on the Jesuit anniversary. So he must be a Jesuit Antichrist. Of course, that day leaves 95 days left in the year, And when you write out 666, it equals 95. So Joseph Acquaviva, devil rays, number of the beast, I am the greatest living waters, messenger of God. No, you're a fucking retard, okay? Who just got over sports games recently. God, you have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers logo painted on your truck because you're that big of a fucking retard. You know when I saw through rig sports, retard? The same time I saw through religion, when I was a little child. You know why you don't see through it? Because you're a fucking retard. And by the way, fuck you to the fucking retards who left my Patreon this weekend, because you subscribe more to fucking retards and their retarded beliefs than supporting the person who already doesn't have enough support. Literally, fuck all of you too. Tired of all the weak-ass, sorry motherfuckers out here. Now, Joseph, let's watch how a real Gematria G, if you will, does it on the street. Here's one of a bazillion examples. Here I am, pacing my voice, dropping the facts, trying to help my fellow citizens in my community, be aware of what's going on. And then while I'm doing this, resident dumbass comes to interrupt. Let's just watch how a true Gematria G, the OG, handles the situation. Let's compare the difference between me, a righteous man of the Creator, versus you, a spiritual retard who just goes with the herd, imitates others, tries to claim the greatness of others for their own while shitting on that person, a true fraud of a human being. Let's just compare you, the true fraud, versus the real OG out on the corner. Let's watch what happens. So to set this up, I'm beyond the megaphone trying to preserve the voice because I'd be out there for hours at a time. This is like day 60 straight of doing this, trying to wake up the herd in my own community when the biggest dumbass in town interrupts. So that'll happen probably about 15, 20 seconds into the video. Here's how you handle a confrontation. Well, there's better ways to handle confrontation too. But notice, I'm not running away. I have the loser running away. Watch. Good day, good people of Yakima. If you're thinking about getting one of the COVID vaccines, please look into the fact that the manufacturers of the vaccines have all cleared themselves of any liability for wrongful death or injury, which should be a big red flag. And please look into Pfizer's criminal history of killing many people with its medicine. Same with Johnson & Johnson.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing well, thank you.
Good. I just want to let you know the people I meet cancel people like you because you're purveyors of death. And also, you're not even into science or anything. I know you think all this is going on, but reality is you're just so educated. And
why would you say I'm uneducated? You don't even know me.
I know, and you don't know me. But I know what I know, and you know what you know, and you don't agree.
I'm going to put you on camera so people can see who you are.
Yeah,
so you're going to come up and accuse me of being uneducated. So what do you know about me? What's my level of education?
One thing. No, you don't know what me either. You know nothing about facts. You just listen to Fox.
Well, so what facts am I saying incorrectly?
You know.
What? Name one fact that I'm saying incorrectly.
Nothing.
So what have I said that's wrong?
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I will. The reason why people like me, and there's a lot of us, cancel people like you, it's not cancel. We don't want to be around people like you anymore who just completely are out of touch.
Well, you just came out here to talk to me. How am I out of touch, sir?
You know why.
No, I don't know why. You didn't say one thing that I said wrong.
Idiot.
I'm an idiot. How am I an idiot? Okay, you're the one walking around outside with a face diaper on. You look like a pussy, sir. I would say you're a pussy. I would say you're an American pussy with a big mouth, talking a lot of shit, and doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Yeah, but you're a big pussy. Keep your face diaper on. It's a fitting look for a little pussy like you. Yeah, keep walking away like a pussy. Oh, there goes your hat, dumbass. I'd pick it up for you, but you're a piece of shit.
I know you will.
Here, that's God sending you a message right there.
No, we're so worried. You're evil.
Yeah, I'm evil.
I'm gonna make sure that I don't
Okay, go get the vaccine. Hey, go get the vaccine, sir. Like Bill Gates said, we can do a good job depopulating the worthless pieces of shit like you with vaccines. Go get one. Yeah. Okay, now that's how you handle a confrontation on the street when some piece of shit comes up to you, who doesn't respect that you're out there doing righteous work, trying to warn people about a sinister agenda. Do you have any videos like that in your community, Joseph? The only time I've seen you out on the street is the only time I addressed you. Joseph lies in this video. He's like, he's in my videos all the time leaving comments. No, I'm not, retard, and everyone just saw as soon as I commented, you deleted the comment. You blocked me right away. Joseph, I got thousands of hours out on the streets of America, dropping knowledge, handling trolls, and not in one clip do I look like a little fucking loser like you, running away from old men, scared? I got people with all kinds of threats. When I was in Buffalo, a dude said he was going to shoot me. Later in that video, he comes up and shakes my hand. You know? Yeah, right, the Matrix was there, he got scared. Yeah, right, the Matrix is supposedly from Buffalo, and the hood, he got so scared he had to bounce. He's like, we gotta go, Zach. I was like, I'm not tripping, man. I'm not tripping. He's got the same stones as Joseph Acquaviva, which is none. Got some little itty-bitty, microscopic, teeny tiny, where the fuck's the magnifying glass at? How'd you procreate, motherfucker? I don't believe it. You better look into who your lady's been with. I bet you got 4 children in the house and none of them are yours. Oh, man. Oh, man. I do remember. God, that was the first... That was... Oh, my God. I almost lost the megaphone to a crackhead. And I had to go chase it down. I had to get down to business to get the megaphone back. She had to go run it to her pimp. She's like, all right, I make enough money on the street today. How much can we pawn this megaphone for? Hell no. Yeah, I did get maced. But I went out there the next day to let them know they weren't moving me. We didn't get off the corner even after the mace. Stand out there in the freezing fucking cold, freezing and burning at the same time. Yeah, anyway. All of you guys who ran away this weekend because you didn't like my rants, just imagine the world without yours truly. You know? I don't think there'd be any light right now. I don't think there'd be, like, no one would know anything about anything. It'd just be nothing but the bullshitters. Be fucking retards like this blaming everything on Obama still. Oh, because of Obama! He's the Antichrist! God. We came with the receipts in 2013. We've been here every day dropping nothing but facts. Showed the cabal code, how it goes down every day. You know, now you got all these little rodents that came up out of the cracks, want to take a stab at yours truly while preaching. I mean, and in one way I'm like, well, at least they're getting out what I'm teaching. It's just they're distorting it and making it so dumb. Look at that face. Look at that damn face. Hey, here's what really concerns me. The videos of Joseph Acquaviva and Cody are getting as many views as mine now. That's a problem. That's a problem. Really bad work should not be getting more views than mine or as many views as mine. That's bad. And like I said, with regards to Cody, you're seeing the shill network that also takes my work and never gives credit. They're now referencing for people to check out Gematria to go to Cody's channel. And he's gotten a big bump in views in recent times while that's been going on. And again, it's not good because it makes the work look like dog shit. So... yeah, well, you're going to be getting a lot more raw version of me because I'm fucking fed up, man. I don't know what else to do. The support won't come in, and, like, literally, as sad as this is to say, it's like I don't know what else to do with my life right now. I can't go back to my profession. They won't hire me as a teacher anymore. The work, because of the algorithm, has made us so stagnant. We're just, like, dead. No new support comes in. It only goes away. It's like, I don't know what the fuck else to do at this point besides rant my ass off every day about how disgusted I am. Like just a comment like this. Spirit Jordake. Wow, it's amazing to see 2 egotistical shills attacking each other. Hey, dumb fuck, why don't you come on my stream? Why don't you come on my stream? Because all you big talkers that come in the comments, none of you have any balls to come in here and explain why you would even leave such a statement. How can I possibly be a shill when all I've done is drop facts and expose what's actually going on in the world, land 1 million correct predictions, help improve thousands of people's life in all kinds of ways, financially, spiritually, mentally, not being sucked in by the Matrix? Like, where does shill fit in with the definition to me? Come on the stream, fucking loser. I'll let you talk. You get 3 minutes before I say a word. Come on the word, Spirit Jordake. Come on and explain how I'm a shill. I guarantee this fucking retard's gonna be like, cause you deny the flat earth and Jesus. It's like, okay. So you're under the influence of shills, and because I expose bullshit, then I'm the shill. That's what happens every time I bring on one of these fucking retards and they actually say something. Cause you keep people away from Jesus. Nobody's anywhere near Jesus. No one's ever seen him. Like one time we had a lady call in and she talked about how she was like on a drug trip. You guys remember that years ago? She said she was going to prove that she saw Jesus. I was like, is she joking? She was like, oh, I was out all night doing coke with my friend, and then I like took a huge bong rip, and then there he was. I was like, this has got to be a fucking joke. This has got to be a joke. But she was serious and everything. I was like, so what did he look like? She was like, he was really blurry. I was like, I don't doubt that. All fucked up all night partying? I'm sure he was real fucking blurry. That might have been the guy that just got out of bed with you that you don't remember. You were blacked out. He was Jesus. He fucked me in my ass, Jesus. It hurt. Come in. Hey, dipshit, come in here. I'm tired of all you pussies leaving comments in my chat and never coming in. Come in the fucking room, faggot. God damn, I hate all these fucking trolls that come in here and talk shit, but then don't have any fucking cojones. Click on the link, pussy, and come in and tell me where I'm a shill. You know why my ego's so big? Because I live in a world of fucking retards that I've been dancing circles around my whole fucking life. Here, because you didn't come in, now you're banned. One less piece of shit in the chat. Hey, look at this question. Here, Donnie Brasco, come in here and say this on the stream. Where did I ever say that Uvalde was real? Where did that happen? Show me where I said that Uvalde was real. I've said things like, well, I don't know for sure if it's real or not. Doesn't matter. We understand what the agenda is. We understand why it's reported in the news, creating the emotional trauma in people's minds that make them give up their rights and liberties, which is the sake of the agenda. That's what I always say. I always say we don't need to argue about if it's real or not. You've never heard me say, it was real. I know Angel Baby, who's an agent who I think poisoned me when she came out to Buffalo with her big fat ass when I asked her not to. She gave me this concoction. She's like, take this, it's for your immune system. Next thing I know, I'm fucking dying. But anyway, she went to Uvalde and said it was real. You might be confused with Fat Angel. All right, we got Steve C in the building. What's up, Steve C?
All right.
Hold on. I have to change the audio, otherwise you're going to echo. All right, you're good.
You're good. How you doing?
Well, I've been better, but how are you doing?
I can't complain, but then again, no one would listen.
True.
I'm just listening, observing to everything going on, and I'm certainly not a troll. I know that. I don't know as much as you guys as far as Gematria. I know enough to know that there's a bunch of fake shit going on. Put on by the government, put on by other media device, members of the media, whatever device it is. I just kind of wish that all the truthers would kind of get along and put their hat in the rings and form a much bigger channel that would wipe out.
Are you referring to a guy like this goon I have on the screen?
No, I'm not.
Well,
no, I'm not.
Like, who are some truthers?
I mean, just people that are exposing all the government bullshit.
And who are those people? Like who?
There's a whole ton of them. I mean, like you have your way of exposing.
No, like seriously.
I'm not going to mention any other. I'm not going to mention.
Here, I'll give you an example. Somebody sent me a video. Like,
I do know that no one talks about as much as I would like to talk about ivermectin. In fact, that'll get your channel shut down.
Exactly. Yeah, he did this the other day. He came on here and just started saying everything about ivermectin. Okay. Yeah, and then it's like, yeah, exactly. I'll get your channel shut down. Bye-bye. Yeah. and again, ivermectin, also another psyop, because a ton of people spent a lot of money on ivermectin that they didn't need, like my mom. My mom bought $1,000 worth of ivermectin. And I said, what the fuck are you doing? Like, she's begging me for money. I'm paying her bills. She's like, I just stockpiled on ivermectin. I'm like, Mom, you don't need money if you're going to waste $1,000 on ivermectin. What the fuck do you need that for? We've gone our whole lives without ivermectin. Why do we need a stockpile of ivermectin? Are we starting an ivermectin pharmacy? No, these are what the psyops do. Joe Rogan, buy ivermectin. It was like that same week. Next thing I know, my mom's like, Zach, I just bought so much ivermectin. Zach, I'm drinking my piss. My mom watches too much bullshit. My mom doesn't respect my work, watches troll videos, gets influenced by trolls. Again, that's another psychology thing. Parents think they're too smart to listen to their own children, but they'll listen to all the trolls on the internet. My mom's drinking her own piss, studying. RFK Jr. is going to save us. Yeah, okay, Mom. Is this Decoding with Cody?
Yeah, that's me.
Would you consider stopping decoding?
I mean, honestly, I mean,
Here, Cody, no, I seriously think you should, because you put out 100 false predictions, which makes the work look like shit. You're in a chat with Joseph Acquaviva, cheering him on and saying, God bless you, brother, while he's lying about me and slandering me, and I'm both your teachers. To me, that makes you look like a sorry-ass motherfucker. What do you say to that?
I agree.
Oh, okay. If you agree, then here's what I want you to do. Get off my stream and delete your channel and don't decode anymore. And tell Joseph to shut the fuck up too, and Adamant the delusion. All three of you guys make the work look like shit. You're not helping out. And again, there's a reason that the shills like Donut are now recommending your channel. Understand that. Donut and that Jew doesn't show his face, Waters Above Crypto, who steal my shit and make a lot of money off it, are now crediting you. They're doing that because they know your work is whack.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, when I started this, it was you that I found first.
Right, but now you're a bitch, and now you're cheering on a guy like Joseph Acquaviva. See, I don't trust you, Cody. When you come in here, you do this. You're a two-faced fraud. Delete your channel, please.
Yeah, I mean, I probably should.
You should. You should delete your channel. Have a good day, Cody.